Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the Queen City of Cincinnati and Paul Brown Stadium right on the banks of the Ohio River. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle. Between the Minnesota Vikings Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Cincinnati Bengals. The holiday season is upon us. We've got underway here in Week 16. This will be taken very short. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready? 70, Indy.
Too little, cupcake. Roger, Roger. Hey, watch number 33. Watch.
Greystone, Travis.
Hey, check.
5.
Luck on first down. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
Complete.
7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Hey, Zoo.
2.
Luck.
55.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlinesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
He had a good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Come on,
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Snap.
A shotgun snap for Luck. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. A couple of first downs on the drive already. As they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Cook. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Way to go,
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Ready.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Check pass.
From the 50, it's Luck. It's complete to Diggs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
First down, Vikings.
Here we go. 10-2 soft.
Push him back.
Hey, Echo.
There we go, Mike 20. Watch the run. Mike 20.
Ready.
On first down,
I'm
Luck.
coming after you.
It's held in by Brandon Cooks. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And 5 at the 34-yard line.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Keep it up.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Rush in. Rush in. Hey, check 20.
Back to the ground, Cook. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey,
Let's go.
these pants make me look fat. And we said,
Bravo.
nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Check curls, check curls, check curls. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Coming, baby, I'm coming, baby. Woo!
Lead grip.
From the gun on third down, Luck. And this is Cook to the ground. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 20-yard line.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too.
Get it.
Now a first carry for their fullback. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
15-yard line.
Here we go. 15 line. 15 line.
Two times. Hey. 4 down.
Hey, Delta. Let's go.
Second and 5 now. Luck flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Here we go. Set. 8. Read.
Here we go.
5.
They'll run with Cook. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
18-yard line.
Ready. 50. Plant. All day, baby, all day. He's coming. We got jump on.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
On the set, Mike 19. Hey. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
And that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Not today.
2nd and 6. Fighting through pressure. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
They just gave up a sack there. If I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
On the ready. Team, Mike 19. Team, blue dark workers. He's checking. Crash. Mike 19. Strip that ball. Mike 19. Ready, go. Let's go, defense.
They'll drop the throw.
Let's go, defense. Here we go.
And that will be incomplete.
The 3rd down pass to the sideline and incomplete. It's 4th down.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a 1-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Tight dog.
Shift.
Hey, lock it.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
On the double.
Mike 20.
You ain't blue draw Corker. You ain't doing nothing today, so go.
On 2nd down, Cook.
Go, run.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10.
I smell fear in that offense.
Check the hot read.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Bang, 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 pilot, 64, weak.
Hey, check 24, check 24. Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship, watch the ship.
Hey!
Bump, 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 bump.
From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And some room to work. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Set up. 60 outlaw. Right. Wahoo.
Mike 20. I got one. Hey, Mike 20. Check the outs.
Ready.
On 2nd and 12, Luck. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that's going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
Ready.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun. Lock. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Call that a very strong gain of 24. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Check.
22 jet bomber. Big grip.
Now a first down throw. Lock. And Diggs has it. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Check hot route. Hot. Check 43.
On second down, it's Cook. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play to stop before it turns into something big.
The Vikings on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8. Now it's Locke. Setting up the screen for Cook. And they'll go backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes the Viking kicker, Daniel Carlson. The kick by Carlson is good, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find one to get you into the end zone and get you 6?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. It was Mike Hilton up to make the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles? The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11 from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Check. Lucky. Kill. Hey, tall guy. Kill. Check 9. Watch that.
Now back to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
They're going to look to throw. Open man, it's Keith Kirkwood. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 43.
That's another Bengals 1st down.
Looking to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Pick there by Nick Nelson.
All day,
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Ready?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Watch the act.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Finding room at the 30. He's got daylight. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown.
Dalvin
There we
Cook,
go. Nice move.
81
Nice
yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and
again,
again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Carlson now to add the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Makes the score Vikings 17, Bengals nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Watch out, watch out. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist.
Check 37, check 37.
Check safety, check safety.
Back to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2.
That's what I'm talking about.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, defense.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
94. 94 is the mark. Pick it up. Pick it up.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Uncorks one for Davis. He's got a man. Complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Pilot 64, weak.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And that first half, one to forget really on. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. 2nd and 9 now. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Here we go. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Hunt. Making the stop there, Daniil Hunter.
Let's go. On the stop. Check pass.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there on a Bengal 1st.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Okay, ready? 19.
It's our time. It's our time.
What? Ready?
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. A gain of 3, 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come up the ball. Come on. Check.
2nd and 7.
Check 3. Check.
Again, it's Foreman. And the ball is knocked out, and the Vikings pick up the football. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Minnesota.
So they need to determine if that knee was down before the ball was coughed up.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
24 is the mark. Zoom, fellas, let's go. Man up, D. Man up, D. Set, go.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Grace don't travel.
switch. 94 is the mic. 94 is the mic. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me something. Give me something. Here we go.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Down. 8, read. Cut. Snap.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Room here to run. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook with his third touchdown and 18th on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic, a lot of fun to watch.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Check 91. 91 is the mic. Mike 91.
Let's go, defense. Our time.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a 1st down.
At the 49-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
They'll set up a throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
So the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no.
Back to throw here. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Mike Hughes. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Go. Showing it. Shift.
To throw is Love. He's got the first. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Bengals grab it. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Watch it.
Ready.
Following the fumble recovery, here's Love. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
I got you.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now a run will come. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
I'm here all day. Check 3. Be crisp.
They run again on 1st down. Cook.
Run.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Ready. 60 out long.
2nd and 7. At the Bengals 17-yard line.
Let's get it. Kill.
Get it.
On 2nd down now, it's Cook. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Ready.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Check. Check 24. Under 10. 10. Jam him.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. Cook with a first down and much more. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
At the 3-yard line.
They come out here in the eye.
Hey, here we go. Hey, alert 3. Check 99.
5.
They'll run forward with Cook. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation. And he knows how to find the end zone. That time, he just didn't get there.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
At the 49-yard line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Hey, watch the ball.
Mike 19, Mike 19.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Mike 19.
They'll look to throw.
I'm coming after you.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Now they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Mike 19.
You're out. Exit.
Check 13. Check 13.
He'll drop to throw. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
Double up.
They've got it first and goal as they look to punch in a late score.
Yep. Get him. You got him.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And he bulls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. Kareem Hunt, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. It's up and good, and it makes it 27-7 now.
Makes the score Vikings 27, Bengals 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
I got him.
It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
On the ground, it's Cook. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Pick the edge. Come. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Hatch it.
They'll try and run with a fullback. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stop stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Ready. 57 to Mike.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
Ready.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none.
Protein spell. Hey, Haywood. Slam. Out.
57's Mike. Mike 57. Bring it.
Hey, seam six. Hit it.
Mike 57.
Throwing on third down. Luck looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure way.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's second and 18. They'll set up to throw. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a fourth pick. And it's third down. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. A gain of 22. And he just clocked it.
Let's get off the field, G.
But the clock wasn't even moving. Well, that's one you don't see very often, a wasted down. Now Aldrich Rosas for the field goal attempt. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And the kick here is good, so add 3 to the total, but they're still coming up well short, and that is how this one comes to an end. Well, this one provided some good drama down to the very end. That last kickoff return for a